Well, it looks like ASU's Brandon Aiyuk is going to be one of those top receivers of this draft. Now, it's hard to put this guy in the first round. And look, this is just how deep this wide receiver class is because the Eagles can't really miss on this draft. I mean, they would literally have to pick a guy that we have no idea who he is to even get a bad player on this roster. Now, ASU's Brandon Aiyuk his stock has been going up, and he's an all-around good receiver. He is. I mean, look, there's just so much competition in this draft wide receiver class. It's just insane. It's hard to stack one guy on top of the other, but Brandon Aiyuk, an all-around good receiver, okay? He's another second-round pick that can go in the second. But from Adam Kaplan tweeting out that the more coaches of different teams that he talks to, the more that Brandon Aiyuk could be drafted in the first round and someone might take a chance, okay? So I'm not really sure, but there are going to be teams flying after him if that's the case. If there's a lot of teams that think they're going to hit a gold mine with Brandon Aiyuk, we'll just have to see about that. Another receiver has been talked about is Antonio Gandy Golden, okay? That's another big receiver that's pretty much in Liberty history for college. He's pretty much the seventh 1,000-yard big receiver that they've had in that program, okay? Big receivers, got very good hands. He's talked about it a lot too to be drafted in the first round. This draft is going to be pretty crazy. Not just to see what the Eagles do at their pick at 21 or if they do move up or move back, but at the same time, I like to see who the hell's going in this first round because I have a feeling that some guys are definitely going to drop. These big names that you're hearing with Judy and Lamb and all these other guys, there could be one of these other surprise picks that we don't know about. If it's Brandon Aiyuk, if it's Antonio Gandy Golden, two receivers, very productive, and they're not bad. Just because, if they're in the second round or the third round, they're not. This wide receiver class is just so deep. It is hard to put these guys on top of each other, okay? If there was no CeeDee Lamb, Justin Jefferson, Jerry Jeudy, if there was none of these guys, Henry Ruggs, if there was none of these guys, that even came into the first, if they didn't even exist in this draft, you would see Brandon Aiyuk, you would see Antonio Gandy Golden coming up in the first round. You know what I mean? So this is going to be tough. I mean, if Adam Kaplan is right that many teams are talking about these two receivers right now, I mean, somebody's going to hit a gold mine. One of these receivers in this draft, at least, you can never know. Maybe one of these top guys will be a total bust. I mean, you never know. The draft is a lottery. The draft is just, you never know what you're going to get from a player. Okay, it's not even just playing football. It's off the field. It's attitude towards the program. It's you're not turning this into a Josh Gordon situation. You know what I mean? So that's why this draft is so mysterious to me, especially for the Eagles, because I honestly have no idea where they're going to go. I would honestly think that they're going to go receiver in that first round. Obviously, our offense looks like crap right now. Obviously, we have nothing. There's nothing promising with Deshaun Jackson being here. There's nothing promising with Alshon Jeffrey if he's going to even be here for the first, second, or third week of the season. There's no promise in Greg Ward. There's no promise in what we have. We need to draft a star, okay? And I don't know if the Eagles are going this route with Brandon Aiyuk or going after Antonio Gandy Golden. I got to read his name because it's a goddamn tongue twister, okay? Big receiver. A lot of potential, and then you have Brandon Aiyuk that's creeping up the draft board and creeping up on every team because a good combine, very good combine, and it's just one of those picks you're like, man, I think this guy is going to get drafted in the first round, and you never know if he's going to become that guy, that star for an NFL team. And if that's the case, then I don't even know. Because this is crazy how deep this draft is at receiver. So, other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Just wanted to go over Brandon Aiyuk and Antonio Gandy Golden. Looks like both of these guys could be picked in the first round, okay? A lot of teams are buzzing and talking about these two guys. The Eagles are going to have someone fall to their lap if they don't move. And it's probably, I'm telling you, one of these top guys is going to fall. I'm telling you right now, between the quarterbacks being taken, maybe a linebacker, a corner, a defensive lineman, an offensive tackle, the Eagles are going to be in very good position to either try to move up or they're being in good position at 21. They're probably in one of the most perfect spots to be in. And if the draft goes the way it seems like, if these two receivers get taken on top of everything else that's going on in the first round, the Eagles could be getting a potential star, day one starter. So we'll see what happens. Let me know what you guys think about Brandon Aiyuk. Let me guys about Antonio Gandy Golden. I cannot say his goddamn name because it's a damn tongue twister and it's so annoying. So other than that, that's pretty much it. Let me know in the comment section below and I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly, let's fly.